Nicole Norris, and I am so excited to share with you today my National Scrapbooking Day workshop. So this is using the Creative Memories National Scrapbooking Customer Bundle to create 6 two-page layouts. So that's 12 pages in total. So I want to just mention what product comes in that bundle and maybe and a few of the additional things that you may need to finish this workshop, and then I will show you all the layouts. So here's a little sneak peek of the first one. So first of all, you are going to need the customer bundle, which includes your National Scrapbooking Day accessory paper packet. There's also in there the National Scrapbooking Day project recipe that has some paper and cardstock and a sticker sheet. It does come with a project recipe, but I didn't use that in my workshop. So we've got this collection of paper. Here. And then there's 2 sheets of cardstock in the project recipe bundle. There is this green that's, it doesn't give me a color for it, and then a sheet of beige. And then there's also the sticker sheet. So you'll need that. Like I said, I mentioned the National Scrapbook Day paper packet, which has 6 additional sheets. There is a project guidebook that comes with that, but I won't be using it for my workshop. You've got this piece, and then the orange, this baby blue word with the stripe on the back. I've got this Kelly green leafy piece with this other piece on the back. Oh, and here's our other piece here. So you will need that for sure. There's also an embellishment pack, a matte pack, and then an unlayered embellishment pack, and an accessory pack that's all in that collection, and you will definitely need all of those things. In addition, in that customer bundle, there is a cardstock pack, and it comes with 2 sheets of canary, 2 sheets of baby blue, 2 sheets of Kelly green. You will need all of that and a little bit of additional cardstock. And then there's a couple items that I used that aren't in that customer bundle. There is the flower pots decorative border that you're going to see me using on here. And then there is a couple of products that aren't part of this National Scrapbooking Day collection that I did pull out on the last layout. So I will show you those items when we get to that last layout. So let's take a look at the artwork, because that's what you're really here to see. I know it. That's what I'd be here to see. Anyways, let me make sure I'm hopefully back straight with the camera. That's always the trickiest part of videoing this. So here is the first layout, and you're going to see that we've got the Grow Where You're Planted matte pack card that I used for my title. You can see the flower pots that you're going to see a lot on this workshop, and a beautiful collection of combination of the paper. And then I did use a Don't Die of Shock, but it's not the bright white cardstock. It's just the white cardstock that comes in the cardstock pack. I actually used that white for some of my bases. This one might be the bright white because I did use an additional 4 sheets of white cardstock. But if you, with this collection, if you wanted to just use white and not the bright white, it actually would work really well. It would be fine. I also used a little bit additional hot fudge. You're going to need an extra sheet of hot fudge cardstock, an extra sheet of baby blue, an extra sheet of Kelly green, and some pumpkin cardstock, an extra sheet of the beige. Oh wait, no, beige. Maybe you need an extra sheet of beige. Yes, you do need an extra sheet of beige. I think that's it. I think that's all the extra cardstock you need. Okay, so here is layout number 1. We've got quite 5 different photo spots. I loved using this flower pot border punch to kind of make that silhouette, especially on this dirt paper. I thought that was super cute. So there is layout number 1. All right. And then we're going to kind of totally give a change of color scheme here. And I hope you love that about the workshops that I designed. There's definitely like a huge like variety of color schemes. Where the first layout you had a lot of those greens and browns and earthy tones. And this one is a lot brighter with the baby blue as the base. And then I've used some of the canary paper, pattern paper in there for my, and a photo mat card for my photo placeholders, or photo mats, sorry. I did add a little ribbon that I pulled from my stash. That would definitely be optional. And then on this one, you're definitely seeing a lot of the embellishments that come in this collection between the layered embellishments, the title, the Welcome to the Garden and Friendship Grows Here, these trees, and those are all coming from that embellishment pack. I also did a little bit of sponging around the edge of this piece just to add a little bit of texture to the edge of my layout. So there is layout number 2. All right, here is layout number 3. It's a little bit busier of a layout. On layout number 2, I wanted to point out, like, I really feel like the paper here, this is that hero paper, is really the standout embellishment to this layout. So it really didn't need a lot more after that. So just little final touches. All right, here is layout number 3. And this one, I loved this. This was the inspiration for this layout. I love this matte pack card. I actually cut out the I love you from my head to my toes, tomatoes. Little play on words there. So this was on a matte pack card, and I cut that out. I think you can see it. Oh, it's tiny here, but see how that's what the card looked like. So I cut that out of there. And then I actually used it as a template down here for this embellishment over here to have kind of something to back my embellishment cluster and ground that. And then once again, I've used that flower pot border punch. I really like this lattice paper. And then the leaf I used, and the leaf paper here, I did use the Kelly green for my base on this layout. Just the strip here in the middle is showing. And then some of that orange paper that from the paper packet for my photo mats, matte pack card. So, and a few other stickers and embellishments to finish this one off. Super fun. All right, that is, I think, number 3. So here is layout number 4. Let's scoot over just a little bit. This one I used a beige cardstock for my base, and then I pulled out the Creative Memories white shimmer brush that was available last year, and did a little bit of ink splattering up here in the corners, these 3 spots. I love this blue, the baby blue word paper. So use that and the stripe on here. This has kind of got a lot more like lighter pastel-y kind of feel to it. Kind of the inspiration was that stripe is what I was pulling my colors from. But then you have that brown earthy tones in the matte pack card and a couple of the photo mats. This is actually a title from one of the matte pack cards. We got some stickers on here. These little pots were super cute to embellish on here. So, and then I did use my Creative Memory black pen to draw a border around the outside perimeter of the layout. So, and there was some sponging as well around the edges of my pieces. Okay, here is layout number 5. It just keeps coming and coming. There is an end in sight. So this one was super fun, and this honestly was probably, I feel like we're a little crooked there. I think that's better. This one was actually one of the last layouts I made. Like, I don't necessarily show them in the order in which I created the layouts, but this one was one of the I think the last one I made actually. I was really kind of getting down to scraps on the paper because I had used up quite a bit of the paper already in the previous layouts. And so I loved this layout design, like with the little squares down the sides. It was a great way to use up those scraps. And I really wanted to highlight another way of kind of paper piecing that flower pot. And so that's what you're seeing here along the bottom and up here on that border, is me really highlighting that border punch. So this is where we definitely pulled out the scraps to do this as well. So you would need a little bit of that Kelly green for the green on our plants. And then I used that canary and the pumpkin and the baby blue for my pots, and some of that hot fudge cardstock for the shelf or base that my pots are sitting on. And then you also see a couple of the other embellishments and stickers on here. Some of the matte pack cards being layered and little scraps behind my photos, and then like these heart stickers. The Grow Memories is a title I cut out with my Cricut using the Kelly Green cardstock. So I kind of played around with either Growing Memories or Grow Memories because I had Planting Joy over here. Honestly, I went with Grow Memories because it fit better. So I think you could, and I wanted that height in there. So I went with Grow Memories. And then over here, I've got this Planting Joy. So I thought it was kind of cute. I love the little embellishments tech behind here. And my photo mats are in the hot fudge. Okay, here we go. This is the last layout and probably my favorite. And this is one that I did pull a few other items from my stash to complete this layout. And I just want to make sure we're straight. So it's really hard to tell. Do I straighten to the table or do I straighten to the camera there? I think that that's pretty straight. Anyways, okay, so there are a few extra products that I pulled out for this one. First of all, I pulled out my Leafy Vine border punch, and then that green cardstock that's more of an olivey green that came in the project recipe kit. There's just one sheet of it. I used that to create punched in the round. If you didn't know you could do that, this is something I recently learned and it's super cool. But I did punch the vine to make a circle, and then I used the inside of that circle to make this circle over here for my two clusters. So that Leafy Vine would be an extra product that I used. And then I also pulled out the Floral Essentials, and I did the yellow and the orange, and I've been using these quite a bit. So I'm about out of those orange ones. I've got more of the yellow, but I did pull those out and added some flowers to my vine wreath. And then that's where these dots come from, is this collection as well. So I love these Floral Essentials. If you do not have these in your stash, oh, get those. They are so awesome, and I use them all the time. And then the other little thing that I did pull out of my stash is this little sign. Didn't have the word happy on it. And I wanted to put a word or something on there, and I happened to see when I was pulling out the Floral Essentials, my Wonderful Day laser cut embellishments, and I had that word happy in there that fit perfect, like it was made for that sign, and it was just the perfect little finishing touch on that sign. Now that's something you definitely could write something or use little stickers or cut something with your Cricut. You could definitely do something else on that sign. I just happened to have that embellishment in there and it fit perfect and I loved it, and so I stuck it on there. And you know how I feel about using up things from my stash. This is from one of the matte pack cards. We've got some great embellishment clusters, 3 great embellishment clusters on here. I really like how these turned out. That were all from the National Scrapbooking Day embellishments and the layered embellishments and accessory pack. So and then I did, my base is actually that canary cardstock. And then this is where I would definitely use the white, not the bright white, but the white cardstock on here. And I did gut my cardstock and use the inside of that canary to do my photo mats on this layout. Now you're going to notice that my white has a little bit of a speckle to it. Last year when I just first started enjoying Creative Memories, there was a cardstock special where this white with speckled paper had come out, and I happened to pull those 2 sheets and was like, okay, maybe you'll have that, maybe you won't, but if you do, this would be a great layout to use it on. So it just really adds that color textures that are the same kind of earth tone colors that are in the layout, but it obviously would be something totally optional. I do like that it isn't the bright white for this color scheme, because we definitely have more of these earthy natural tones in this layout. So this would definitely be the spot where, like I said, I would use just your regular white, whereas on the other layouts, I think I actually pulled bright white. But if you don't want to have both whites, you could definitely just do all in the white and not the bright white. Hopefully that makes sense, and that was a lot of white that we just talked about. So this is the 6th and final layout in this collection. Super fun. I really love how this one turned out. I think this one might be my favorite in there. I don't know. The flower pots on this layout here, are so dang cute. I really like how they turned out as well. I'm just glad I get to put all of these layouts in my albums personally. So there's just different things about each layout. I love the colors of this layout and the splat, like that. I mean, like I said, there's just a huge variety here of whether, like, this one's definitely more bright with that Kelly green, and each of these layouts just have different features that I really like, and I'm pleased with how they came together. So this is my 2025 National Scrapbooking Day workshop. I'll have a full list of the products I used in the comments or in the description on this video. If you order these products through me, which there'll be a link to my website, I will send you this workshop guide to create all 6 2-page layouts. I'll send that workshop guide to you for free for no additional charge as kind of a perk for shopping with me. I appreciate your support, and thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment on this video. That really helps me out. All right, happy scrapbooking.